I love Christmas films. I particularly love Christmas animations. So I'm always looking for new ones that I hadn't seen. And I came across Hoops and Yo-Yo Ruin Christmas. And I thought, okay, this looks visually really entertaining. The animation quality is gorgeous. But I haven't seen anything with Hoops and Yo-Yo before. I was completely unaware of the characters. So I thought I'd give it a go and see what it's like, see if it's easy to follow the characters, to, get on board with the narrative without any additional information. And I can say, yes, it is. These are characters created by Hallmark, and the characters are visually very interesting. One's bright pink and one's bright green, and they're gorgeous. The design is so simple yet so pleasing. The personalities, not so much. I didn't particularly love the characters, but the story itself was quite interesting. So, what I will say is, if you love Christmas animations, it's probably worth checking out. It's quite a fun idea, but the characters themselves, for me personally, are not that likable. But I would love to know what you think of this. If you're new to the characters, if you've seen other Hoops and Yo-Yo things, how does it compare to other films with the characters? The film itself was released in 2011, directed by Tony Craig, and Hoops and Yo-Yo accidentally end up in Santa Claus's sleigh while they're waiting to see Santa on Christmas Eve. And they end up, through the power of magic of Christmas, they end up going back in time and meeting a young Kris Kringle. Fantastic idea. Absolutely love it. And unfortunately, because they're meddling with the situation, it's potentially the case that Christmas as they know it won't be. And they have to try and rectify the problems that have been caused by them going back in time before the time runs out. And that time is about 20 ish minutes. And I have to say, the length of it is really good. It's a narrative that could have lended itself to a feature length film, but I think they managed to condense the narrative into the 20 something minutes without losing anything, without ever feeling like they were rushing either. And I think the balance there was really great. The pacing was fantastic. It got to the point immediately. And it's very easy to follow what's going on. Of course, everything's very well explained, even without prior knowledge of Hoops and Yo-Yo, which was something that I was aware of. That potentially I wouldn't be able to follow bits of it because I had no idea who these characters were, but that's absolutely not the case. Would I watch it again? No, I think the characters of Hoops and Yo-Yo for me are just they're not very likable. There's something about them that I just didn't love. I love the design of them. I think they look great. The animation for this is fantastic. But as characters, as personalities, I didn't particularly like them. So it's unlikely I will ever watch any other Hoops and Yo-Yo thing. But as a fan of Christmas animations, I'm pleased to have seen this once. Hoops and Yo-Yo Ruin Christmas is worth checking out if you like fun Christmas films because it is a good narrative. I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed the young Kris Kringle as a character. It's got a lot going for it, and the animation quality is just stunning. But with the characters, I didn't love them, so I doubt I'd watch it again. But as a one-time watch, if you're curious to see what this is like, I'd recommend checking it out. Other than the characters themselves, it's actually a pretty good film.